Heath Slater's the #1 free agent. So overall, the WWE Draft was probably, I'm gonna say, the best one of all time. Overall, the draft as itself was great, but there was a lot of moments that really stood out. Let's go and get this out the way. Eva Marie was not an NXT draft pick. She was already on the main roster, but working in NXT. Bailey, Nakamura, Samoa Joe did not get called up. So Nakamura, well, he just got there. Got at least someone in NXT for them to watch. If Samoa Joe and Nakamura are gone, who are you gonna watch in the main event? And Bailey, I'm just gonna let this picture sit right here, and I'll let you guys think about it. Just because the draft is over doesn't mean they still won't draft any more people. Finn Balor to Monday Night Raw. Now personally, I honestly just thought Finn was going to SmackDown, and it was also really cool, for one, just to see the fact that it's actually confirmed that he's really come up to main roster. And he got picked so early, which I like. Definitely means that they're doing something good with Finn Balor, because they wouldn't pick him that early. They weren't going to do anything good with him. I thought all 3 members of the Shield were just going to go to Monday Night Raw. So to see Ambrose be picked #1 for SmackDown, I was like, oh, dang, because that means that Ambrose might lose the title at Battleground. Sorry, Dean. Still love you, buddy. Now, Sasha and Charlotte were picked so early, which for one, it says a lot about them. I just figured she'd been on SmackDown. Like, she's talking about being on SmackDown this entire time. It really makes the women's roster on Raw look very superior. The ace of the SmackDown women's roster is Becky Lynch. And what we've seen of her on just recent months is that she loses a lot. But it's great for Becky because she needs some more wins, because she's amazing. American Alpha got drafted to SmackDown. Holy crap. I love American Alpha. These dudes are amazing. Like, these guys are definitely my favorite tag team. And you know what? I'm about to bust out a credit card and pay $24.99 because I'm about to buy the t-shirt. Jason Jordan. Okay, so there is no returns. Again, just because it's draft day doesn't mean it's actually, you know, the end of the draft, because they can still sign anyone to SmackDown brand or Raw brand. Kurt Angle, oh my God. Now, I'm surprised there wasn't a lot of guys that are kind of like mid-carders that were like signed back. Shelton Benjamin or MVP or possibly John Morrison and maybe like someone like Kurt Hawkins. I just figured they were going to bring other people back, but they didn't. You know, it's just the first episode. Give it some time. It's only 2 hours. All the NXT call-ups besides American Alpha and Finn Balor all surprised the crap out of me, because I didn't expect any of them to get called up. Alexa Bliss, that would be your #1 heel on the SmackDown roster, guaranteed. Nia Jax, a freaking monster. Someone her size should not be able to move the way she does, and she's amazing. Mojo Rawley, didn't expect that one bit whatsoever. Kind of disappoints me a little bit, because Zack Ryder is also on SmackDown, so there's a good chance that Zack Ryder probably won't win the title. I just realized this while I was editing that I didn't mention it at all. Carmella's SmackDown, I like it. Keep her away from End Zone Cash. She can be a star on her own. And the club splitting up from AJ Styles, they have someone on Raw to go to. Back to the video. My next thing was Darren Young actually going to Raw, because that means, especially when you having Rusev on Raw and Miz on SmackDown, that either both titles will switch brands, which will be kind of weird. There's a good chance that Darren won't win the title and Zach won't win the title. Now, I figured Zach was going to lose, but I really wanted to see Darren Young. This is on the subject of Darren Young, that crossface chicken window. Ooh, that looked legit as crap. I didn't know if I was watching WWE or BALOR. CENA on SmackDown. Now I know, like, everyone's like, oh my God, we already knew that. I didn't think it was honestly gonna happen. I figured they were just gonna really draft him to Raw, and I was completely shocked that they actually went through with it, and, you know, CENA's on SmackDown. A lot of people saying the Raw roster is the one that's looking really good, and I even thought that myself, but now really looking at it, SmackDown has a lot of future stars that when you build them up, they're gonna take it to the stars. They didn't draft a single wrestler that sucks. Well, besides. But in other news, the Wyatts are splitting up. Okay, but the thing about this, like, one, Eric Rowan, he's going SmackDown, so you got Bray and Eric Rowan right there. Most likely when Luke Harper comes back to put him on SmackDown, and then you have like the original Wyatt family. And then Braun Strowman on Raw. I like that. A lot of people want to hate on Braun Strowman, but I really like Braun Strowman, mainly because he was a strong man. I'm a powerlifter. You know, we're like cousins. Braun Strowman, if you put him the right person, I think Booker T or Corey Graves said it themselves. If you put him with someone on tutelage like Paul Heyman, comes in to be the mouthpiece and let Braun Strowman do Braun Strowman, he's gonna be something. Picking up Braun Heyman, or Braun Heyman, that's what we're gonna call him, Braun Heyman. I actually meant to say, let me give out Braun Strowman t-shirt, but Braun Heyman. Highlight of the night to me was the fact that, well, Heath Slater's the #1 free agent. Think about that. So if you guys didn't just watch SmackDown, there's also like the little WWE Draft Center on the network. Honestly, it just made me feel like it was like really legit to me, you know, right? You had Renee Young, you had Booker, you had Lita, you had Corey Graves. And by the way, the announced teams for Raw and SmackDown have also switched. If you guys didn't already know, if you didn't, then I'm breaking it to you right now. So on Raw, we're gonna have Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Byron Saxton. Thank God they brought Corey Graves up. And then for SmackDown, we have Morrow, again, who's probably the best commentator in WWE right now. We have David Otunga, a little surprising, and we have JBL. Did Jerry Lawler just get switched for David Otunga? Dang. During the Draft Center live stream on the network, they brought in like a bunch of guys. As guys and girls were getting drafted, they brought them onto the show and they were talking and stuff. The ones that stood out to me the most to make it like really feel like this is like, oh crap, this is real, was CENA and Cesaro. CENA's, it just felt like he really cares about SmackDown. He's really gonna like make SmackDown great again. It's like he talked about how it's like there's no one in the company that's able to manage the schedule that he does, because he's able to go to WWE programming, go host the Today Show, WWE programming, go host the ESPYs, WWE programming, go shoot a movie or something. Hate or like CENA, have to respect him. And then the other one was Cesaro, which really was like, it made me think. I was like, oh, forgot. I had to think a little bit, because Cesaro was basically talking about, hey, it doesn't matter about the drama with Stephanie and Mick. It doesn't matter about the drama between Dan Bryan and Shane. The draft is about the wrestlers, and I don't have to speak on a microphone. I speak through wrestling. That was amazing. The best interviews, honestly, entertainment-wise. Kevin Owens, who kept that nasty attitude the entire time, that really just kind of makes you hate him a little bit. And then Enzo Big Cass's was just, again, amazing. Saw a lot of personality out of Big Cass. Y2J, Chris Jericho's, that was funny, because he kept his character the entire time. He was making fun of Renee, and then he was just talking Booker and talking Lita, and then making fun of Renee again. And it was great to see Dean Ambrose get a clean win over Seth Rollins, because when they go in for that title at Battleground, I'm not gonna lie, pretty sure Roman's gonna win it. But always remember, Heath Slater's still the #1 free agent. It is kind of messed up though. They did pull Mojo Rawley before Heath Slater. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the draft, because the draft was just godly amazing. I'll see you guys later on today. Love your faces. I think all y'all are beautiful people. And Apollo Crews SmackDown. Good choice. He will be a star.